My name is Daniel Middleton. I am a white man, and I'll be honest with you. I don't know what it's like to be judged. I don't know what it's like to be hated. And I don't know what it's like for my life to be in danger, simply because of the color of my skin. But what I do know is that I can educate both myself and others about the problem that this world still has with racism. It disgusts me that we still live in a world where others think it is acceptable to judge, hate, and kill another human being just because their skin is a different color. This needs to stop. We need to unite together to stand up and stand with those that don't have it as easy as us in everyday life through no fault of their own. I normally keep this topic away from my channel as my videos are designed as an escape from the world, a distraction. But this time, you shouldn't feel distracted from this worldwide problem. In the description below, there is a website that is full of places to donate, support, or just educate yourself as to why things need to change. June also sees the start of Pride Month, where my feelings are reciprocated about anyone who thinks it is okay to spread hatred towards someone just because they have a different sexual preference. I will also leave a link below if you want more information. Some people are forgetting that we are all human. We are the same, and we should be equal. Let's make this world a better and safer place for everyone.
The FBI is looking into the death of a black man after he was stopped by police in Minneapolis. The attempted arrest was caught on camera, and we need to warn you here that it's very difficult to watch. The video of last night's confrontation shows a white police officer with his knee pinning down the neck of the suspect, and you can clearly hear the man saying, "I can't breathe," several times before an ambulance arrives. Jeff Pegues is following this story for us. Jeff, what are police doing about this?
Gail, good morning. Both of the officers involved in this incident are on paid administrative leave this morning pending the results of the investigation. Police were responding to a report of a forgery. They say the suspect appeared to be under the influence and resisted arrest before suffering what they call medical distress. We want to warn you what happened after that is difficult to watch. Please, I can't breathe. This 10-minute video posted to Facebook overnight shows Minneapolis police officers holding down a man. One officer uses his knee to pin the man's neck down. I can breathe. Several times during the arrest, the man tells officers that he's struggling to breathe and begs for some relief. Please. I can't breathe, officer. Some people who gathered at the scene try to help.
That's bullshit, bro. That's bullshit. Bro, you stopping his breathing right there, bro.
But as officers work to keep onlookers back, the man on the ground appears to move less and less. 5 minutes into the video, the man seems to be motionless, and the police officer's knee is still on his neck.
He's not moving.
7 minutes into the video, an ambulance arrives. When an EMT does the first pulse check, officers still have the man pinned. And when he's loaded onto the ambulance, his hands are still cuffed.
I just killed that man.
Police explained what led up to the incident in an overnight news conference.
After he got out, he physically resisted officers. Officers were able to get the suspect into handcuffs, and officers noticed that the male was going into medical distress. Officers called for an ambulance. He was transported to Hennepin County Medical Center, where he died a short time later.
Police have not identified the man, and they say the officers' body cameras were on and activated during that incident. This is reminiscent of Eric Garner's very same words, "I can't breathe," uttered as he was dying on the streets of Staten Island, New York in 2014. That phrase became a rallying cry for millions nationwide in a plea to end police brutality. Gail.
Jeff, that video is so disturbing to watch. We know how the Eric Garner case turned out, and you said he was stopped for forgery? Is that what you said in the beginning?
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't an incident where he was armed. Police say that he was stopped for forgery. Obviously, there will be an investigation.
I hope so. That video raises a lot of very disturbing questions, and what we heard from the police officers so far does not seem to be very satisfying. Thank you very much, Jeff, if thank you is the right word there.